And welcome back. It's now How to Grow a Boy Band Part 6. I think this is what I was looking for when I thought of the idea of this band. I want them to be kids, but I want them to be a team. I want them to work as a team, to look out for each other, to stand up for each other, to have empathy with each other. I think a lot of that's been lost with the integration of gadgets, to be fair. I mean, when I was young, we'd go to the park, we'd go fishing, we'd play football, we'd play cricket. You don't tend to see that very often, unless it's like school related or club related, you know, being part of a club or scouts or brownies or guides, or, you know. I think we've got to bring that enjoyment back. We've got to bring it back where kids are kids, being kids, not being married to a phone or the newfangled thing, iPads and things like that. Let's take them back. Let's take them back to childhood. Not to the computer age, to childhood. Let them be child. Burn off energy. Run. Skip. I don't know. Laugh. Live. Let's try and bring that back. Anyway, back to the book. As I made my way out the door, I felt a tug on my sleeve. 1 minute. Miss, thank you. I really mean that, Bradley gushed. Oh, she did really well. Your guitar playing was great too, I smiled to him. I can't remember the last time I saw my mum or sister smile like that, he said, shedding another couple of tears. And I reached out and gave him a nana-type hug. You know, the ones you loved. You love your parents, but that hug from, like, your nana or grandpa, they're always a little bit different. I don't know any kids who don't, you know, enjoy, look forward to a nice hug from someone special. Haven't you ever thought about singing? I asked him. No, miss, that's our Kaylee's thing, he smiled back. There's enough room on any stage for two, I said. No, miss, not my thing, anyway. Good night, miss, he said. Night-night. Take care of each other, I said, and with that, home time. I bet Wooberry's ready, Sasha, I said. I don't know why. It can't only be me that touched their car, or bath, or cooker. It can't only be me, surely. As I drove home, I passed the chip shop, and I noticed my old pal was working. So I went around the roundabout and pulled up outside. Hey up, June, I said. She turned round and she said, oh, hey up. Long time no see. Yeah, well, I've been fancying. And I was looking up and down the board. I couldn't make my mind up. So what will it be, she asked. I think fish chips and gravy. No. Fish chips curry. No. Peas. Oh dear. I just don't know, I said. What about, June tried? I will have a small carton of each of them, please. And have you got any batter bits, I asked, hoping I was going to get a yes. Now for you readers who are sat thinking, fish bits, batter bits, it's the bits that fall off the fish or sausage that have been dunked in batter and then put in deep fryer. That's what we call fish bits or batter bits. And the more of them I could get, the better. I just loved them. Now, the great thing about my little mate running this chippy was, if I say, like, pay with a £20 note for a £4.50 order, then I should get £15.50 for my change, but not on June's shift. As expected, I paid her with the 20, and guess how much change I got? £19. Thanks, I said, with a smile and a nod. Thank you, June said, smiling and winking back at me. Ooh, woo, 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 moaned Buddy. Yes, 2 minutes. Let me put this down first, I said, mid-straddle of one very excited dog. Sheba was excited too. She enjoyed her share of the fish. I just let Buddy go out into the back garden to do his business because, for one, I'm tired, and for two, I don't think I'm too trusting of Sheba because she seems to be circling my supper plate a lot. June does it again, I said to the pets. Woof, said Woober. Wow, said Sheba. Supper done. What's this? I said out loud after noticing an email. As I clicked on the attached file icon, hello miss, it's us. We wondered if we were alright to email you our audition. Carl. Oh, it's the Martin brothers, Carl and Sean. That was it, I said to Woober and possibly Sheba, but I think she lost interest in my chat just after she'd finished her fish. All right, let's have a look at this, I said, as I snuggled under my duvet, and Buddy thought that there was plenty of room under there for him too. We're going to sing Bruno Mars, Just the Way You Are, Carl announced. Oh, I said with a smile. They both seemed so nervous and a bit awkward as they sang. As they carried on, though, they got into the swing of it. It was lovely, it really was. How the heck was I going to decide about this band? Woof, woof, said Woober. Exactly, I said to him. How confused was I? Very. How do I choose? Exactly. I don't know. I'm stuck. I'm wanting things to start moving forward. There's still the songs to do. The look. I want the kids to have been decided. Who's going to make this band? Decisions. How do I sort all of this stuff out? Ring, 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 ring. Hello? Came the voice. Hello, it's Miss Brown here. Can I talk to? I tried. Oh, hello, yes, came Mrs. Martin's reply. I just wanted to let the boys know that it was a lovely audition, I said. Yeah, they're not here tonight. They're at their dad's house, said their mum. Well, if you can let them know that I've seen their audition and they both did really well, and I'll be getting in touch with everybody within the next few days. Well, within the week. I think it'll be within the week, I said. Okay then. Chat soon. Bye-bye, she said. I hope she was pleased. I hope the boys were pleased. As for Mr. Martin, well, let's leave that with him, eh? Wow, is that the time, Woober? I asked, rubbing my eyes. Woober didn't care. He didn't care if I missed breakfast or a walk and to do the pet owner thing. He didn't mind that we were going straight up to bed. I was shattered. Oh, dear, dear. Morning, Woober. Morning, I said, nudging at the dog. My God, this dog, he was born to sleep. I'd noticed something about him, though. His puppiness seemed to last about a week, and now he turned into a grumpy old man. Grumpy old dog. Didn't seem to want to play like he used to. So I asked a neighbour to go and collect a kitten I'd seen advertised. She knew the cat seller better than I did. It was the same woman I'd gotten Sheba from 6 months earlier, and I'd thought that she'd make a great playmate for Sheba and Buddy. I mean, he could moan, grumble and sleep without this fur ball being attached to his ears. She came back with this little handful. I couldn't believe it when she told me that this kitten was 8 weeks old. She'd got matted fur, her eyes were stuck together with an obvious infection. I felt so sorry for her. I honestly didn't think she'd survive the night. Xena, I'm going to call her Xena. I'd seen the show on telly and she was a warrior. And if my Xena was going to survive, she'd have been living up to her name. And boy, did she live up to her name. So, it's decided. Xena it is, now to introduce her to the others. Woober, be gentle. Just be gentle with her. She's only a baby. She's only a kitten, I said, cautiously showing her to, firstly, the dog. I didn't want her to go down in one big gulp. And then cautiously to Sheba, and the kitten looked about. Oh, my life. Did she ever live up to her name, Xena? Sheba came through and looked about a bit, and then both Xena and Buddy came over for a little sniff. Hiss! Screech! Xena went very, very loudly, sending the others, well, Sheba and Buddy scuttling out like their lives depended on it. Sorry, you two, I'd said, with a case of hysteria. I just couldn't stop laughing. I just couldn't stop myself from laughing. Oh my God, it was so funny. Their reaction to this mini fur ball was classic. Every time I glanced over to either Woober or Sheba, I started laughing again. Meow, Sheba moaned every time I laughed at her. Woober was himself, looking both me and Zizi, my pet name for Xena, up and down. Oh dear, Woober, did this little bundle scare you? I'd asked him. Bah woo woo woo, he moaned back to me. And yet again I'd be set off laughing. Oh, Zizi, have you frightened the bigger ones? I'd asked the mini fur ball. She wasn't scared at all. I'd no need to worry about the bigger ones bullying her. It looked to me more like the other way around. I'd giggled again, to their fright at the sight of this little one. To say Wooper was classed as a large dog was an understatement. He was a pretty tall dog, thin legs, beige and white, and looked to be a cross between a Whippet and a tall Japanese Akita. "Oh, Wooper, Mummy's sorry," I'd said, giving him a good old stroke. Anyway, back to this book. Yet another thing I've got to tell you, reader. I'm a 50-year-old woman as I sit and finally get to write this book, even though I've been planning on writing it for years. And to say Dee has run into a few problems is a gross understatement. You see, being a 50-year-old, technophobic, I'm not that clued up on the workings of this old, very, very old laptop. I don't know if what I've managed to write is even being saved correctly to the files. Hang on. The files... Oh, I keep trying to save the writings, I just hope they're being saved. Also, my laptop keeps on overheating, so I'm only managing to type for an hour before my laptop shuts itself down. So I'm having to type and retype what I've written. So that is taking me so long. It's took me a good while to get this far. I'm having a nightmare writing this book. So anyway, that's you up to date on the woes of my very, very old laptop and my attempts at writing this book. Right. Next morning, heading to Westfield Juniors on the first Friday of seeing how the kids perform together and in different formats was great. I became reminiscent of my childhood and the friends I'd made. Some I still chat with today. You know how your parents say your school days are the best days? They're not lying. Okay, we don't like a lot of the rules that our parents set out, but it's usually for our benefits, isn't it? They've been exactly where you are today. They're hoping that you learn or don't have the same mistakes they had. Nope, realistically, parents know exactly how you are responsible for not just yourself, but for pets. Oh, sorry, I missed a line. Hang on. They're hoping that you learn from their mistakes they had. Nope, realistically, parents know exactly how you are feeling, and they're there to pick up the pieces if anything wrong happens in your life. Then you grow up and bills start coming in. You have to be responsible for not just yourself, but for pets, kids, people's feelings. If you make a comment as a kid, it's usually laughed off. When you're in adulthood, feelings can really, really get hurt. Something you can say can really upset someone. I also know that there are a fair few kids, their own laugh isn't always the best. I tell you bits about my childhood, but it's pretty sad for a lot of it. And I want this book to be, well, a feel-good book. Anyway, back to the book. Sorry for keep interrupting and discussing my life. Afternoon, being Mrs. there. Good afternoon. Are the kids ready? I asked. Yes, well, there is one absentee, I'm afraid, she said with a grimace. And myself and Mr. Key were at a head teachers meeting the other night, so we decided that it'd be easier for you if we had the kids all meet up here, as we have the bigger hall and better staging area. She smiled, really pleased with herself. Oh, brilliant. Thank you, I said. Now, of course, it's better to just visit one school each practice, but it also means a lot of kids showing up all of their skills at once. But if that's what they want, that's what they want. It's happening now. Anyway, so it's pointless moaning. Well, for now, anyway. I mean, their master plan was, instead of me visiting 2 schools with like 5 pupils at one and then 7 at the other, they thought it'd be a better idea chucking in 12 kids that possibly didn't know each other into one hall. For 1, kids are shy. For 2, you're asking them to perform in front of not only me, but these new kids. Well, I don't see it's going to work out. But let's leave them with it. We'll try it their way. Anyway, that's the end of How to Grow a Boy Band Part 6. Hope to see you again soon. Bye.